Hey guys, Casual Crono here. In this video we are going to cover the final chapter of Shadow of Sin and Steel, Senya and Reimei, Chapter 7. So we are doing this in Master Difficulty, as always. And I'm breaking out my Mountain Dew right now. Hope that wasn't too loud on the microphone. Hopefully my kids will not barge in and start talking, as they have sometimes done. And we're going to go ahead and get started. It starts in the Garden of Petals, and we can move directly to that location if we want to. Like all of the previous chapters, and like with almost everything, I am going to attempt it with my wind team. We have Sesta, geared as such. Tsubami Alter, Melody AS, Shani Alter, and for support, Atoa with this Grasta, and Tome with this Grasta. Atoa, if you are not familiar with her, she has an ability. Once you win a fight, 15% of the party's HP and MP is restored. So even if she's in the back row, so if there's a lot of trash mobs or anything like that, she is constantly restoring the team so I don't run out of MP. My sidekicks, as usual, are Tetra and Gunts. And I have not read... I've been avoiding any threads on Reddit, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you all are when you first see whatever events come along. I went back. I'm going to switch back to this. So I went back in my posts in Reddit, and 2 months ago, under the Chapter 5 of Eastern Mythos, My Thoughts, Major Spoilers. It's not my thread, it's someone else's thread. But we were all kind of speculating. And my prediction for Chapter 6 was ended up basically being completely correct. And my guess 2 months ago for Chapter 7 was we were going to focus on the forces pulling the strings. I think we're going to enter Meigoku and fight some ultra big baddie inside, probably the Dark God who is referenced. Reimei is either a revenant himself or his soul is being possessed by one, which would explain the attitude change. Well, that part we kind of sort of learned in Chapter 6. So I was right about what happened, I was just wrong about which chapter it appeared in. Other predictions I made. Senya's mother, Kaguya, will be resolved. Kaguya is probably going to be one of the 3 old gods, maybe the one tasked with watching over Garulia, protecting it from the Dark God, maybe who created Meigoku, gave her son a katana that specters hate. Kagurame is probably the reincarnation of one of the 3 old gods. Even Nurahion indicated that Kagurame is a reincarnation of someone he is no match for, so it had to be someone stronger than Chapter 6's boss. And there aren't that many people that are stronger. So, I guessed that since the old gods felt like siblings, it's possible for Kagurame to feel like an aunt towards Senya, which is why she's kind of so protective, almost motherly. But these are all guesses. I don't know what's going to happen. We also speculated about characters. We figured that Alt Yukino was coming out, but we didn't know what the fate was of Alt Shion, Alt Hozuki, Alt Shigure, our Akane, our Shion, and so forth. We do know now that Alt Shion has gotten an AS form, and in fact there's a banner right now focused on that. So he is the first Alter character to get another form, an AS form. So that was kind of interesting and threw a lot of us off. We were expecting Shigure to make an appearance, his Alter form. I'm guessing Shigure at this point is probably going to have the Apalaka treatment. At the end of the Riz saga, we all were expecting Apalaka to be a playable character. and they didn't release him. And then like 4 months later or something, kind of out of the blue, they're like, oh yeah, here's a Blaka. So I'm guessing that if Alt Shigure is not the anniversary character that's going to be released next month, then probably a few months down the road we'll see Alt Shigure just appear out of nowhere and be a banner. So that's kind of my thought on that. Obviously Alt Shion got a treatment, and at the end of chapter 6 we also saw Senya in a different outfit, so indicating that Senya was going to have an AS form. And unfortunately, when I was browsing Reddit, they were already talking about, so yes, Senya is going to get an AS form. So he is going to be the first character. In fact, let me bring him up. Katana Shade. He already has a Stellar Awakening for his normal form, so when he gets his AS form, it's also going to have a Stellar board and a Stellar Awakening. So he is the first character to have 2 different Stellar boards. I'm assuming it's different. I guess it technically could be the same, but I have not looked into anything about his AS form at all. Again, I tried to reduce as many spoilers as I could. So I don't know if he has a completely new Stellar board. I'm assuming, since it's an AS form, that the fact that I have 80 shadow points already means I should be able to fully unlock his new AS board. But we'll see. And let's see what else was in my comments. 2 months ago, I said, will Senya get an AS form? Well, we know he did. And I said, will we see Kuramaru as a sidekick? I really think that's going to happen. It's been built up too much for it not to happen, really. And that was the end of my post. So, we're about to find out how much of that is going to end up being true. So, as I sip my Mountain Dew,
which do you like, dear?
I live in the United States, and we're dealing with a lot of pollen right now and dust and things like that, so I apologize in advance if I have to clear my throat or if I cough or something. So, alright, so that being said, Chapter 7, Senya and Reimei, Master Difficulty. Let's head over, apparently, to the west and see how many of my predictions actually came to pass. Alright, for those of you new to watching my walkthroughs, I tend to edit out all the cutscenes. It makes the video a little bit shorter, and if you're playing along, you're going to see the cutscenes for yourself anyway. So it kind of avoids some spoilers as well, though I guess reading the very first 3 words, I guess that's a spoiler. Oops. But also it makes my video a little bit shorter. I tend to, if there's a new area, I tend to search every single nook and cranny looking for any hidden rewards, extra bosses, whatever. So if you don't care about exploration, I mean, I'm not making any money off of this channel. I'm just doing this for fun. So, skip ahead to the parts of the video that you might need help with, and, you can ignore the rest. I don't mind. So I'm just here to help as best I can and however much you need. So on that note, I'm looking at those 100 Crono stones. That interests me. And I think the campaign, if we start it, I think I get like 50 extra Crono stones, either for starting or completing the campaign in a certain period of time. So right now I'm recording, it's March 2025. So if you're watching this video, months or years from now, that campaign part might not be accurate, but hey, we're going to get 100 Crono stones. So let's go ahead and get started. Quest accepted. Alright. What are we going to do first? Okay. Alright, well, first it looks like we're going to run back that way. And I'm telling you now, I have not even looked at the wiki. I have absolutely no idea how long this chapter is going to be, what's coming up, or what. But apparently a cutscene is coming up. Alright, that cutscene finished. Go with Kuramaru. And we are going north, it looks like. It occurred to me that the last few chapters have had a duel, so I should probably equip Senya at some point. I'll worry about that later. I think it gave a warning before a duel. And Sesta is holding my Elpis dagger, which is probably what I would want to give to Senya, so. Alright. Vermilion Road. Looks like we have some traveling. And I have explored this area previously, so no need for me to go and search everything.
Wow.
It's been a while, I don't remember much about these horrors, but Sesta tends to take care of them all anyway.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
HP stopper for this one.
Move.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up, not really a macro. It has, oh, interesting. I don't think I realized the UI changed a little bit. It has repeat, nothing, and save. Alright, save is what I usually use. Twin Blade, Dragon Manifest, Depravity, and Malediction. Depravity and Malediction are preemptive, so they should always go before Sesta. And Depravity puts pain on the enemy, which makes Sesta much more powerful. And if I'm right, that icon means that those choices will be selected for the next fight automatically. Actually took a little damage, but I think that's more because of boss mechanics. Alright, did it save my lineup?
Leave no one alive.
It did not. Okay, let's try the repeat option. Alright, so Twin Blade, Dragon, Depravity, Malediction.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless. I dedicate this win to you, Aldi.
Alright, let's get into another fight and just see if that's saved as well.
Only death follows.
Yep, that one did. So if that's lit up, nothing happened. Just curious if it's not lit up, what happens?
There. Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless. Take this.
Nope, reverted back. Alright. There we go. Fist Slam, Dragon Manifest. There we go.
Listen, these are the cries of the Sesta did good.
Okay. So if we get into another fight, those choices should be selected. And I can just hit auto attack.
Mel, me, and
Let's see if I'm right. Yep.
There. Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless. Sister did good.
I'm kind of curious what the save button is for. It didn't seem to save my choices. Alright. Moving on. You know what? I probably could have just warped straight to it, huh? Yep, I could have. Oh well. Alright, well, let's... Okay. So it's not automatic, you have to click on it, so if you need to rest up or anything, you can do that. I don't think I need to rest up. Nope. Thanks, Atoa. Oh, look at that. We got the new style already? I figured we'd have to go through some Astral Archive tomes or something to earn it. And we have a new weapon. Well, let's check this out, right? Ooh, sparkly. So ADHD. Okay. Let's check out Senya. Okay, normal style, AS style, but he doesn't have a Stellar Awakening? What level is he? He's level 70? Okay, we can take care of that really quick. Alright. Well, I assumed he would have a Stellar Awakening, and maybe that comes later. I didn't expect to get his AS form so quickly. Alright, he's still Shadow, so we still have 80 Shadow points. His weapon. I assume it's a personal weapon. Divine Ashen Blade. Effect question mark. Okay. 182 attack power. The Elpis gear is at 237, so a little weaker than Elpis, but you know, free character, makes sense. Next, ability board. He gains, well, power. Fire/attack times 3. If you use it consecutively, it improves, restores his health, stacks a blade of strength. When in Silver Shroud, katana equipped characters for all party members improves by 30%. That's nice. Sesta likey the katana. Alright, and then this one. Shade/type resistance. That's nice. Stacks weapon breaks. That's nice. Stacks this blade of skill on user. When in Silver Shroud, gain status immunity for Land of Me allies and grants shield. It doesn't say for all the allies. I'm guessing he's the only one that gets the shield. Okay. So with that in mind, so strength when used consecutively, that's a good skill to use, like to spam in an AF burst. Alright, type resistance is a debuff and weapon break is a debuff, so let's stick that in the debuff section. And usually my third slot is some type of buff. Critical damage and link. Fire type /attack. Gain shield. Well, I think we're going to gain a shield through the other attack. Alright, so Shadow Rip and Shadow Flash are self buffs. So I can either buff myself up, or I can give myself Link and critical damage. Yeah, he has 4 slots open, so let's make that the 4th one. Okay. Gear. Let's see. The Elpis Ring is not in use right now. When his health drops, damage improves. Well, let's just go ahead and give him that. Badge. He seems offensive in nature, so I want something that improves his damage. I could give him just a simple power badge. That might be the best choice. I'm looking at all of these. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do that. Power. I'll give him a plus 40. Alright, Grasta. He doesn't have any way to set pain. So the pain Grastas aren't going to be that helpful. So I could either give him Grasta that improves his health, or I could give him type attack. So let's see, he uses fire and shadow. Fire is what he would spam in an AF burst. Shadow just seems pretty strong in general. So let's give him some supreme powers, some almighty powers. Alright, almighty with bullseye, that's definite. Let's just do the 2 supreme powers. And I don't think I have any special Grasta for him. Okay. So then the big question is, do I want to leave him with the Divine Ashen Blade, or should I give him something like the Dryad's Katana, or maybe even a Void Weapon for the 100% crit rate? Let's give him... I guess let's leave him with the Divine Ashen Blade for now, and if we get into the duel, I'll just give him the Elpis Dagger. Okay, so that looks good. Alright, and... oh yeah, let's see, Valor Chant. Huh. His Valor Chant, he deploys Fire Stance. I kind of would have expected Shade. Change to Silver Shroud. And if he's in the front line, he enters Silver Shroud mode. And if only Land of Me allies are in the front line, he will change to Silver Shroud at the start of every turn. Enhanced Awakening Zone. Is that his Valor Chant? His Valor Chant deploys. Does that mean just by simply him being there, we're constantly in an enhanced awaken zone? I'll have to look into that later. Frontline, at the end of turn, he stacks a Resonance Mind. And normal attack as well as the skill Vow of Revenge changes. Well, we have Vow of Revenge. In Dusk Shroud, it does this, so I guess that means in the Silver Shroud it does something different, but it doesn't tell me what. What's that? Do nothing? That seems kind of weird. That must be the question mark for his weapon. Probably a placeholder for whatever effect the weapon does have. Oh well. Yeah, he's equipped, has an attack of 500, has some decent defense, and I think I've chosen some decent skills, so... Okay, well, let's get back to the game, shall we? So let's see, where are we going? I actually have no idea, I've got distracted. We are going to Izana. And automatic cutscene, apparently. After a very lengthy cutscene, we are going to the cat shrine for Aldo's plan. And we saw Shion walking around in Meigoku, seemingly just fine. So that leads me to think that Akane is also going to be fine when everything is said and done. That said, let's go ahead and hit up the cat shrine. Alright, looks like we're headed north.
Which do you like, dear?
And here we go. Oh wow, after that long cutscene, that was like awesome. They did a really good job with that. A bunch of the Eastern characters that we play with made an appearance, and a few surprises along the way, which makes me start thinking about what kind of releases and banners they might have in the future. Anyway, all that aside, let's go ahead and move on with the story. We are going towards Mahora Lake, I believe. Oh, another cutscene already. That was very quick. Alright, looks like we're just walking straight through. Anything else here? Nothing that way.
Whatever, dudes.
Nothing else this way. Well, looks pretty straightforward then. Yep. Once you get to this point, just you can beeline it straight for the quest marker. And here we go. Alright, I have control. I forgot about the poison lake too, but not an issue. And looks like I can travel to it on the map. Yes, okay. Alright, this is my first time here. I'm going to search every inch of this place. If you don't care, skip ahead. I guess we'll probably fight some new enemies too. Maybe new enemies.
How's this? These are the cries of the
Alright, treasure chest with some high-class scrolls right there. Now let's just go ahead and beat up the horror.
Wow, this one's real evil.
Oh, it has a barrier. Good thing we have a Cesta.
These are the cries
Maybe just a damage reduction barrier. Either way. Haunted hellish figure. Okay. Did I check this little corner? I did not. There's a sparkly. Haunting crystal. Alright, looks like I'll just go up and then back down this way.
promise me a watch.
I have to say, so far I've been pretty impressed with this chapter. I know we've more or less just begun it, but
These are the cries of the restless.
You were just another part of the mission.
aha, a coin. Alright, old Garulia coin right there.
Promise me a watch. You didn't mind me being here, right?
And a chest right here. Murmur scripts. Just what I need. I have like, thousands of them. Alright, nothing that way.
Promise me a watch. These are the cries of the restless.
Oh, there's a treasure chest. But it's right next to the marker, and I haven't explored the rest of it yet, so if it's one of those automatic cutscenes, I want to be able to check out the rest of this area first. Is it bad that I'm just now noticing the burning gate right there? Yeah, it's probably kind of bad. Very unobservant. Alright, what's down here? Sparkly, and nothing else.
Sister.
Grim Itachi. I'm curious if that's just a damage reduction barrier. Reduces damage 5 times by 80%. Okay. Not an issue.
These are the cries of the restless. Sister did good.
And nothing else this way. Let's head down to the east side. Looks like another coin. Alright. Coin there. Coin there.
Who should I kill? I'm right here.
I was just thinking some of these enemies are kind of fast. Cesta's speed is pretty good. I think it's in the 300s. I mean, I think the fog was probably a preemptive. 293, close to 300. Alright, sparkly. Let's see what's on the other end. Gold and nothing. Let's go collect us a cat. Crystal. Sure looks like a crystal. Looks like Jill Funny. Okay. Should have... Oops, is that not... Records. Catalog. Cats. Oh, there's still one cat missing. Probably in Meigoku? Yeah, probably. It's the very last cat. Alright, let's check and see what's in this southeastern corner, and then head up to the treasure chest and the gate.
The sweet sound of despair.
Oh, third coin. Alright. Coin, coin, coin. And at the end is fragments of attack. Yay. Yeah, I remember it's almost been 2 years ago. It was the summer of 2023, and I was farming the Inanari Plateau, like just fighting trash mobs, trying to accumulate fragments of attack. And of course, nowadays, I think I have like 30,000 extra. Kind of funny how that works. Alright, I think that was the entire map and the kitty cat crystal. So let's head up to the gate. And treasure chest. Crystal of attack. And nothing beyond the gate. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh. Alright, so it tells you that the duel is in Senya's another style, so if you haven't leveled it to 80, that's recommended. No. Alright, so this would be the point where I'm going to steal Sesta's weapon. Not sword, katana, shade. And Elpis dagger. Alright, so I have bullseye, I have a power badge, have a little extra health thanks to the Elpis ring, Elpis dagger, and those Grasta. And I gotta remember to re-equip Sesta afterwards, because that could probably be really bad. Alright. Oh, manual? Oh, cool. I'd kind of forgotten how duels worked in the last chapter, so it's nice to be able to review. Alright. Attack will be performed. Stack will be reduced. On the turn with only one stack remaining, a more powerful attack will be done. Alright. On the turn with only one stack remaining, barrier. I'd forgotten a lot of this, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Alright, Lunatic raises his Blade Mastery level. Blade Mastery Dance restores your MP. High hit count skills like Shadow Rip to break barriers. Just double check the skills, I guess. Shadow Rip had 3 attacks, so does Shadow Flash. So does Fujin Ituryu Unryu. 3 hits. Increases strength when used consecutively. Restores health. Alright, well, we won't know until we see it, so Master Difficulty, Duel section. Let's start the event and see what happens.
Very well. Come, Senya.
Alright, looks like this is the duel. Senya versus Shion. Alright, defense stance. Oh, well, doesn't look like the skills I chose even appear. Alright, let's see what we got. We have 3 times attack, 4 time, or 1 time attack, but type resistance down. Alright, shade attack times 3, and power and int improves. So, and then critical damage improvement. Alright, well, he's in defensive stance. We need to attack him many times, so let's try one of these 2. That's what I'm thinking. What's this? You can activate this once per battle. Improves Blade Mastery level 5. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and do this one first. That will improve my power. Alright. Now let's use this one. Go back to this one. That should have broken his defenses. And he already went back to defensive stance. Alright. Oh, we're at 9. That's kind of like the AF gauge. Power int speed based on number of stacks. Max stacks 5. So do I blow this now and try to burst through his 9? Maybe let's wait. Looks like he's increasing that. So let's do this, and that should break his barrier. Jeez. Alright, well. Oh, I see, he's counterattacking. Let's just go ahead and blow this, and let's do one of... Let's see. Let's spam this. Actually, since he's counterattacking, this might be a good time to do this. Alright, now let's blow this. Do one of these, and let's do these, break down the shield. There's the shield broken. Let's see, weapon break. His damage is improved when used consecutively. Alright. Well, we at least did some damage. Let's see what else is going on. Alright, he buffed himself up, it looks like. Attack stance. Do I activate this now or do I keep attacking? Let's stack 4 weapon breaks on him and see how damaging this guy can be. Alright, he just switched to special stance. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Ooh, he's weakened and I have 8 stacks of that. Let's try it. Alright, let's buff. Weapon breaks. Weapon breaks. We'll just kind of go back and forth between those two. Is that it? Looks like he's out of health. Let's do 3 more attacks just to make sure, I guess. This kind of looks like a finishing move animation.
It's because of you.
Yep, looks like that was it. Okay, there you go. I'm not sure if that was the most efficient way, but it worked. Finally, I have control again, and I am following after Shigure and Shion. Can't enter Meigoku yet, so pretty much the only choice is to go here. Once again, I have control. Jump into the entrance to Meigoku. Seems like a pretty straightforward step. Relatively quick scene. Head to the depths of Meigoku. And I can travel on the world map. Let's take a look. Parallel time layer. Oh, down there. Meigoku. Alright. That looks a little confusing. I see Land of Ro and Ikarga underneath this screen. Okay. Anyway. Well, you all know me. I'm going to search this entire area. Oh. Well, right off the bat, there's a coin. Anyway, I'm going to search this entire area. If that does not interest you, there's no quest marker. If that does not interest you, go ahead and skip ahead. I'm assuming that I will be fighting Tsukuyomi towards the end of this. And if that's what interests you, then feel free to skip ahead to that part. Oh, look. I think there's the remaining cat. Well, that's a pretty cat. Io? Ao? Pretty, whatever it is. Okay. I wonder if this area doesn't have any enemies. I guess this is it for the entrance. Sanzu River. Alright, moving on. Alright, so this area is going to have random enemies. Looks like there's a horror, and looks like there's something. Oh, that was quick.
Mel, me, and night.
Well, we are going to do the usual. I'm going to Depravity, Malediction, Twin Blade Wolf, and see what happens.
Move. Listen. These are the cries of the princess.
Okay, well,
Sister did good.
no issues there. Billimar. And Ripfall. And Fragments of Attack, which I don't need. Okay, so path is blocked with spikes. Okay, I'm guessing I have to collect stones. Yes. Oh. Looks like I can just walk right over there, but it's not letting me. Alright, so looks like I collect stones, and by putting them in those little piles, I can control the spikes.
Mel, me, and nightmares make three.
And going from past history, I would imagine as I get deeper and deeper into Meigoku, I'm going to have trickier and trickier maps to figure
Should I
out.
treat your wounds?
Done it.
Okay, nothing this way. There we go. More haunting crystals. Alright, there's the way to the next area. But before that, let's go face the horror and see what it's like.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Take this.
I forgot to give Senya her weapon back. Kind of crazy. Master difficulty. Not Senya. Sesta. I forgot to give Sesta her weapon back from Senya. Kind of funny. Master difficulty, and I figured that out after the third fight.
There. Listen, these are the cries.
She's killing these things without a weapon at all.
You didn't mind me being here, right?
Alright. Oops. Oh, good thing I figured it out before the horror, though. Alright, nothing that way, nothing that way. Hello, Mr. Horror. Oh, I see a coin, or I'm assuming it's a coin behind him.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, no HP stoppers. Alright, moving on to the next floor. Hell of spike mounds and two little rock areas.
Promise me you'll watch.
Leave no one alive.
There. Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless. Phew, good job. I mean, whatever, dudes.
Alright, so it looks like there's a treasure chest behind this one. Actually, no, let's not. Let's get that treasure chest first.
Promise me you'll
And
watch.
fight some monsters. And then we'll pick up the stone. Looks like this was a dead-end area.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Should I treat your wounds?
Alright. It is a dead-end area. Okay. Yes, please. Now we should be able to go back and get the first treasure chest that we saw. Oh, bullseye ore. I mean, I have a bunch of them, but they're extremely helpful. Oh, I was going to say, is there only one enemy? But I guess there's one back there.
These are the cries of the voiceless.
Kind of hidden from view.
I did
Alright.
that, right? Tell me.
Now let's steal this stone back and most likely use it up ahead. Oh, I see a coin. I thought I checked. I wonder if I can walk to it from the left up here. Look at that. Alright. Old Garulia coin right there. You just walk right over. And that's it. Next floor. Alright. Oh, two side by side. Nothing this way. Oh, I see a treasure chest over there.
Horror Bros, go! Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Should I treat your wounds?
Alright. Can't go this way. Let's knock out the horror.
I'm on a date, you idiot!
He is pretty quick.
These
Beat
are the
Sesta with a
cries of
293 speed. Oh, Sesta beat him in power. Alright, what else is this way? Okay, if I pick up that stone, spikes should appear there. Oh, so that's where the spikes are. Okay, well, I got a stone now. Let's see. There was still that treasure chest that was off in here somewhere. And there's another treasure chest back there. This place is full of treasure chests. Alright, looks like I have to collect 2 stones.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, there's another stone. Can I walk this way for that chest? Yes. Ghost sand. That's kind of a common item, huh? Alright, if I grab you... Oh, gonna have to go around.
Who should I kill?
But I have my 2 stones, so I should be able to advance.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, stone number 1. Stone number 2. And I think there was that other treasure chest over here. I guess that would be it. Oh, and automatic cutscene. Alright, cutscene is over. Kagurame has finally revealed her role in all of this, and it wasn't quite as grandiose as I was expecting, but it did explain some things. Alright, this particular floor, Hell of Blood Ponds, seems pretty straightforward. I didn't see any way to maneuver around. Oh, I see a coin off in the distance. Alright, back on the hunt. Let's check out the bottom layer first. Oh, there's a boat. Well, before we hop on that, I guess let's check this.
Who wants a bite? Move! Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Should I treat your wounds?
Alright, I wonder if we need to use the boat to go find the other rock. Alright, here's the coin. So, right there, old Garulia coin. Something off in the distance. I guess we cross over. Well, let's use the boat and see if we can find ourselves a stone. I see a stone pile. Hello. Prayer scripts. Oh, that's kind of creepy. There's a hand right there. That looks pretty neat. I like that. Okay.
Why am I always being attacked? Die! Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Looks like one of them's gonna live.
Take this. Take this.
Didn't do too much damage.
These are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, moving on. Oh, there's a whole bunch of hands. Nice little touch. Okay. There's a rock there. If I remove it... Okay. I'm assuming I can't go anywhere else. Nope, and can't click on that. So I'm assuming if you pick up the rock, we won't be able to hop over there. So get the chest first, then pick up the rock. Okay. Now we take the boat back. And place the rock. Nothing this way. Enemies this way. Auto attack this way.
Move! Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
You didn't mind me being here, right?
And nothing this way. Next floor. Hello. Alright. Here's a little rock pedestal thing. Dock, so I guess the boat will probably take us there.
Harbors, go! Done. Listen, these are the cries of the faceless.
I did good, right? Tell me.
Okay, boat is on the other side. What's this? Oh, I can hop over. Alright. Old Garulia coin right there. Which I assume these rocks will disappear when I pick this one up. Yep. Alright, so I guess the natural choice would be to put the rock right there, but I'm kind of curious. Let's try taking the boat first. Oh, well, I guess I can't.
Why am I always being attacked?
Alright, well, we'll put the rock down and we'll see if I can find a paddle.
Listen, these are the cries of the faceless.
Oh, look. That looks like a paddle. Aww. Stupid monster. Okay. Nothing this way. Let's beat up the horror.
Wow. This one's real evil.
Overall, the challenges, like the moving of the rocks around, I don't want to jinx anything, but it hasn't been nearly as difficult as some challenges have been in the past.
Cesta's fangs always find target.
Yay, Jade out of attack. Can never have too many of those. Alright, so we use this boat to get back. Wonder if I can pick up the rock. I can. Alright, well, let's take it with us as we go. Fight some Rip Falls and Billimars. And then we will get on the boat.
Listen, these are the cries of the faceless.
I dedicate this win to you, Aldi.
Alright, that's probably where we're going. Nothing down. Add the rock. Hop over the stones, get the treasure chest, move on with life. That's the drop from the horrors, I think. Alright, next map. Oh, that looks like it might be a big one. Nothing this way.
Promise me a watch.
Leave no one alive.
I have to admit, thank goodness for Atoa AS. I'm not having any mana issues, MP issues. I see a rock over there. Sparkly. Alright, well, let's start by going down, beating up that horror.
I'm right here.
I'm gonna guess there's a treasure chest or a coin or something down there.
These are the cries of the faceless.
It wouldn't make sense otherwise just to have a horror roaming around freely and not guarding anything.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Should I treat your wounds?
Nothing this way.
Sesta is ready.
Kind of looked like there was a boat back there. But we haven't really explored the rest of this area either.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
The sweet sound of
Nope.
despair.
Oh, I called it. There was a coin. Alright, old Garulia coin right there. Alright, I guess we pick up this stone, use the boat to get back over. See a random person standing back there. Alright, what's this way? You know what? Let's just see what's over there.
Mel, me, and nightmares make free.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Should I treat your wounds?
Alright, I could hop across there right now. Is there a way back? Yes, there is. Oh, purple glowy thing. Alright, what's this purple glowy thing? Obtained a 6-path coin. Alright, I'm gonna guess that's useful somehow. Alright, I have 2 stones. I have a 6-path coin.
Sesta will tear you to bits.
And I have some monsters blocking my way. And I have a Sesta. So everything is in order.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless. Listen. These are the cries
I
of the
did good,
voiceless.
right? Tell me.
Alright. I think we've explored everything we can explore, so time to move over there. I see a chest right away. Let's grab that. Yep, gold. Alright, it's a good thing we have 2 stones. Oh, look who it is. Before we talk,
Horror Bros, go!
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Okay. Avicii ahead? Alright. Oh, that was totally not who I was expecting. It is a 6-path coin. Sure. Okay. So it's a way to get back to the entrance. Which means probably there's going to be a boss fight very soon. Alright, well, we'll get a notice when we're about to face a major trial. Maybe that's it right there? Yep, automatic cutscene, but no warning yet. Alright guys, I knew it. Kuramaru joined as a sidekick to probably no one's surprise. 4-star. I see a chest. And Tamamo Bell. Look like a sidekick item. Alright, well. Let's see if Kuramaru starts off at level 1. Yep. Alright. Kuramaru. Fire type slash attack. When Senya's around, restores status. Stacks 1 blade of strength and 1 blade of skill. Equipped with the bell. Ooh, physical and magical resistance goes up. Where'd that bell go? There it is. Oh, it comes as a +10. Even better. Alright. Aura. If any party member's speed is above 300, everyone's slash resistance, all enemies' slash resistance gets reduced by 20%. Well, that's good. Alright. That said, I think Tetra and Gunts for right now are going to win out. A level 1 sidekick. And I'm not using Senya anyway. Alright. Double check, make sure everything else looks good. And look. Wonder if that or the Elpis ring would be better. Let's give her the Elpis ring. Good, good, good. Okay. Alright, so we have a new sidekick, yay. Oh, major trial. Looks like we're about to beat up a god. Okay. Well, we just checked the team. I think everyone's health was okay. Yep. Alright, well, let's see what we're gonna see. Alright, Tsukuyomi. I'm assuming the big baddie, probably multiple phases. Let's go ahead and start with the main 4. Guess he can't have pain. Oh, this isn't good. Alright, oh. So the first turn is kind of a whatever. Alright, I'm unable to switch maps. Alright, looks like I can't go right, so left would be the only choice. I'm kind of assuming I can't go up and down. Oh. Okay, so just run left. Alright, looks like we can switch between maps. And looks like we're going to go round 2. Looks like it. Let's check the party. A little bit of mana use. Alright, let's see if we can land a blow this time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking this time the fight is going to be for real. Alright. I have no idea what to expect. I'm hoping this guy's weak, or, well, at least not null to wind. Moonlight Stance. Thunder Shade Crystal attacks improve. Wind decreases. It's not an awakened zone though, so that means Melody should be able to deploy. What's at 12? The next turn, following the stack count reaching 0. On all, consume 1 every turn end. And if I deploy something other than Moonlight Stance, it's going to go even quicker. So what, 6 turns and then he wipes me. Okay. If he takes poison or pain damage, his damage increases. So it looks like he was really designed to not basically an anti-Cesta. Cesta requires a wind zone, and pretty much all DPS require pain poison. But you know what? We're just going to play along anyway. Turn that off. Let's Let's save the Twin Blade Wolf. Actually, I guess we'll start off the next turn in a wind zone because Melody should put it back. Alright, well, let's just do this and see what happens.
These are the cries of the voiceless.
I didn't see anything about extra lives, so I guess that's a good thing. Alright, Moonrise. That looked like a defensive thing. Oh yeah, looks like he's improved his type resistances. Alright, here we go. Wind Zone. Alright, he was... Oh, it says he's preparing a physical attack. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. He looks like he has a counter. Looks like his wind type resistance is increased, but thanks to the previous turn, his wind type resistance is decreased. Maybe they balance each other out. His aura should have kicked in as well, since he took pain damage. Counterattack turns left 1. Let's go ahead and blow the AF gauge. We got Malediction and Fated Love in. Fated Love because she's Stellar Awakened. We got Depravity in. We got Dragon Manifest in. It doesn't look like he cleared any of that. So let's do this. Let's do 2 2, 2, and then all ones. And then when the AF gauge gets to be about there, maybe we'll switch over and Twin Blade Wolf it. So 2, 2, 2, 1, and now all ones. Alright, it looks like he's already out of health, but that would be way too easy. So let's rebuff everything and assume that this fight is continuing. And I'm not going to use the Twin Blade Wolf. Alright, we got up to 94 stacks. Really? Is there like a part 2 of this fight? Yeah, he's not beat. Now I kind of regret using the AF gauge. Look at Senya being all calm. Alright, round 2. He breaks zone, deploys Moonlight Stance again. I wonder if he has the same aura. Looks like some type of barrier, maybe? Alright. 0 HP revives. So he's going to revive 3 times. And he gets, I guess, different stacks every time he revives. Alright. Lunar Laceration. Physical and magical resistance at 100%. Alright, at the end of the turn, when Wayne is stacked, sticks it on the target. Inflicted damage equal to 1% or more of his max HP. And he probably has a lot of max HP. Power int decreases. This is a lot of information. If they take poison or pain damage, party members' damage decreases by 90%. Ouch. Okay, you know what? This is a learning experience. Is there more than one target? Nope. So you know what? We're just going to, let's start with Magical Smash. And we'll do Twin Blade Wolf, and we'll just see what happens.
Listen, these are the cries of the voices.
Alright. He took some damage. He's taking more damage. Alright, we are now in an Awakened Wind Zone. Let's try Toad Strib, Dark Drill. I'm kind of avoiding the pain poison right now. Let's Fierce Feline Storm it and Twin Blade and just keep seeing what happens.
Listen, these are the cries of the voices.
Alright. Lost 1 life, I guess.
Take this. How's this?
Alright. Well, let's Let's keep going. Let's, you know what? Let's blow the AF gauge and get Gunce's aura going. And during that time, we just need to make sure we don't do depravity. So let's just do... We could probably just do all ones, I think. 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's work in some 2s. Let's go ahead and Twin Blade now.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, we rebuffed everything else. Looks like we were able to get the second life down. All right. I'm wondering if I should... let's not Stellar Burst quite yet. We were able to rebuff Malediction. So let's Toad Strib. Let's just keep Dark Drilling. It looks like he lost his debuffs. So Dragon Manifest. If he lost his debuffs, did I lose my buffs? Nope, those still seem to be there. Alright, so Toad Strib, Dark Drill, Wind Resistance decreases, and Twin Blade. Let's just see what happens.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
She's not doing much damage. Alright, we have an AF gauge to work with, and it looks like we're doing more damage now. Huh, he just confused them? But they don't look confused anymore. Oh, nope, I guess they are. Alright. Well, let's try Twin Blade, I guess, and see what happens. Actually, it revives. It does not undo statuses. Okay. Alright, well, let's just try Twin Blade and see what happens. Oh, she cast Depravity. That's not good. Looks like everyone but Sesta is doing actual decent damage. Alright, did Tetra restore their confusion? Alright, looks like one of them is confused. Yes, yes, and yes. I wonder what would happen if I blew this while she's confused. Oh well. Let's just try blowing the AF gauge, I guess. So let's see. Magical Smash. Fierce Feline Storm. Alright, let's just do 2s and then 1s. 2, 2, 2. All 1s. Not doing that much damage. Whatever he did to Sesta is definitely hurting her. I wonder if at some point it runs out. Probably not. It's probably like an aura type of thing. Well, let's see what we can learn. He confused her again. Alright, so let's see what's going on with her. Alright, so her power is reduced basically all the way, but she is not the target for confusion. So how do we get rid of that? I wonder if we can. Okay, well, anyway. Dark Drill, attack, and I guess we'll just Twin Blade, because what else are we going to do with her?
These are the cries of the voiceless. Die.
So he's basically effectively taking Shaney out of this. Alright, let's see. We've already cast Pain, so I guess his aura's already kicked in. Activates all party members damage 90%. So I guess to prevent that in the future, we just need to make sure that she doesn't get confused and cast Pain. Oh, Pain's already on there, so might as well.
How's this? Listen. These are the cries of the
So weird seeing Sesta do so little damage. So I'm not so sure this fight is winnable right now. Oh, look at that. I can actually do something with her now. So let's Magical Smash, Twin Blade.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless. Take this.
So I guess at the end of every turn he's going to confuse someone. So once again it's her now. Okay, Toadstream, Dark Drill, Twin Blade.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Let's look at the damage from the others. Toadstream did 2 million, Dark Drill about 1 million each. He still has 1 life left too. That's going to be really long and annoying. Alright, let's just blow, do 3s and then 1s. Maybe 2s as well. And now all 1s. Guess when we get close to the end, we'll just go ahead and use the Stellar Burst. Toadstreeb and Njaku Neku Rambu.
I'll give you everything I got. Take this.
Tiny amount of damage.
This is the power of a true shinobi.
134 million. Not that much. Alright, who's getting confused now? Still her. Well, her power went back up by 25. Wonder if her twin blade is a little stronger now.
Listen. These are the
Nope.
cries of the voiceless.
Well, it'd be a really long fight, but I guess I could will it down. Alright. Magical Smash, Twin Blade. Guess we'll do Malediction.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
So then this begs the question, what would work?
How's this?
If he's going to make the strongest damage dealer become weak, does that mean we need a second strong damage dealer to swap out? Sounds like maybe that might be the case. Alright, we can Stellar Burst again.
I'll give you everything I got. Take this.
And this way we can keep building the Stellar Burst bar a little bit. Alright, 155 million. It doesn't look like he's doing that much damage, so that's a good thing.
Listen.
These small numbers on Twin Blade make it's so sad. I like how she still counterattacks even if she's in that confusion state. Alright, let's see. Dark Drill, attack, attack.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
This is going to be a very long video if this is actually successful. Half of me just kind of wants to restart the fight and try a different approach. But 155 million here and there. And still 155 million. Alright. So let's... Knowing that he doesn't do much damage, I'm kind of wondering if maybe I give things like almighty powers and supreme powers to the team. The others could do more damage. And if I took off pain, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like if I gave everyone like, you know, power of gusts or something. Alright, let's see. Magical Smash. Attack. Attack.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, Toadstream. Attack. Attack for what it's worth.
These are the cries of the voiceless.
This will be a record for like the longest fight I've ever been in. Alright, let's see. At least it doesn't seem like my team's in danger. Like I would have thought at this point. Let's see, she is stunned, so I should not blow the AF gauge right now. Let's do... Let's do a Dark Drill. Dragon Manifest and Twin Blade. It could be one thing if he was doing massive amounts of damage, but I'm not having to worry about my MP, I'm not having to worry about survival. And every so often I can do a burst of about 100 million. Mostly, I was going to say mostly when Melody gets stunned. So, this would be one of those turns. So we will do 2s. Let's see. 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3. All ones, and let's get in a few more attacks to max out the win zone and the combo rate. to be pretty good. Toadstrebe, Injaku.
I'll give you everything I got.
And continue the very minor assault.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
This is the power of a true shinobi.
Alright, there goes another 150 million. Alright, she's stunned, so it gives me time to... we'll do Malediction. Work in Dark Drill and Twin Blade.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
So a few notes on this in case this actually works. So every time I Stellar Burst with Tsubami Alter, she stacks 25 power, int, and speed on the team. So if you do 3 Stellar Bursts with her, which I have, everyone has an extra 75 power, intellect, and speed right now, and that's base stats. What I've been trying to do, Malediction improves critical damage and damage for weapon types. Toadstrebe reduces wind resistance and stacks. Dragon Manifest reduces wind resistance. Fierce Feline Storm improves the team's power, intellect, and speed and wind type attacks. And Jaku Neku Rambu improves weapon type damage. So I've been kind of trying to work in all of those. And you all know about Sesta. Twin Blade Wolf is pretty much her claim to fame. So I've been trying to keep the enemy debuffed. I've been trying to keep my team buffed. And everyone has an extra 75 power, int, and speed right now, thanks to Tsubami. What I'm kind of hoping is that when he uses his last life, he maybe clears the debuffs, or at least clears Sesta so she can actually do damage again. If not, this is going to be a long fight. And when he randomly stuns someone, I want him to stun Melody. She's kind of the least helpful of the 3 right now. So we're going to do Magical Smash, we're going to do Toadstrebe, and Twin Blade. When I'm seeing Melody be the stunned one, or confused one, that's when I blow the AF gauge. So that's kind of been my philosophy so far. So like this would be a great time to blow it if Melody is chosen. And she was not. So Dark Drill it is. Malediction it is. Twin Blade it is.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Take this.
The other nice thing about having Melody and Tsubami in the same team, when Melody deploys her Wind Zone, Tsubami, being an alter, adds a few extra turns to it, so each Wind Zone lasts 6 turns. So if Twin Blade Wolf was usable, I could use Twin Blade Wolf every single time. Now, that said, she was stunned, so we are going to blow the AF gauge. We'll do Malediction and Dragon Manifest. We'll do the 3s, then 2s, then 1s. 3, 3, 2, 2, and then all 1s. We're going to get that wind zone up fairly high before blowing the stellar bar. I'm thinking we'll have to do it around now. Injaku, Toadstreeb.
These are the cries of the voiceless.
This is the power of a true shinobi.
And there goes another. Only 71. Oh. Well, little by little. So it's not like he's really threatening my team at all. The other thing I'm curious about, even if I brought 2 strong DPS characters, this damnation skill, it hits the target which inflicted damage equal to 1% or more. So if I had 2 huge damage dealers that each did more than 1%, would this affect both of them? Now the other thing is, when they're in Hunter Moon, at the end of the turn when Wane was stacked, when Lunar Cycle stacks 2, that's when it stacks Wane. So I guess the other option is to not damage him when this condition is in place. So let's see, Toadstreeb. Let's do Dark Drill, Twin Blade.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless. There.
Alright, she's stunned, so this gives us a chance to do Magical Smash, Dragon Manifest. Keep those wind resistances down.
These are the cries of the voiceless. No.
Alright, Dark Drill, Toadstreeb, and Twin Blade.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Take this.
I wonder if Sesta was knocked out, if she would be revived from Tetra and still have the debuff. Not that I mean, she has a permanent rage on the boss, so it's not like Sesta's going to be taking damage anytime soon, but just idle thoughts. Alright, who is stunned? Still her. Okay, that's annoying. Let's do Malediction and Twin Blade.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
Wonder what turn we're on. Let's see. Who's he gonna stun? Come on, Melody. Yay, Melody. Okay, we are on turn number 31. It honestly feels longer than that. Alright, we're gonna do Dragon Manifest. So 1, 3, 1, because we just did I guess we'll just do Malediction as well. So let's do 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, and then all ones. 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, and then all ones. I guess I can Twin Blade now and just raise the count. Alright. Injaku, Toadstrib. Another 70-some million, maybe? Oh, 100 million. Okay, Toadstrib, Injaku.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Take this.
Okay, let's see. Magical Smash. Fierce Feline.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright. Let's go ahead and do it again. We'll, let's Twin Blade right away. It's not like she's doing much damage. We'll do Twin Blade, Dragon, Malediction, and then all ones. Alright. Injaku and Toadstrib again. And then we will continue the assault. I started thinking about, I'm trying to time it now also when we have copy on Alter Tsubame. That was a pretty good burst. 184. Guess one more and we'll see about this last life. Okay, so we'll do Dark Drill, Injaku, Twin Blade.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, let's see. We just did Dark Drill, so the wind resistance is down. Let's go ahead and do the same thing as before.
Listen. These are the cries of the voiceless.
See if we can get the Stellar Burst. Almost. Yes. Injaku, Toadstrib.
Equal, growl and pounce!
Almost. Can't tell if that's enough or not.
Take this.
Alright. Did it say all the bonds were dispelled? Does that mean I can actually attack with Sesta? And deployed that Moonlight Stance again. Alright, we are on turn 37. Oh my goodness. Alright. Magical Smash. Dragon Manifest. Oh, looks like we're about to lose her counterattack. Oh. And I guess let's go with Starving Wolf. Oh yes, Sesta can do damage again. Now the question is, can I beat whatever countdown timer we have going here? Alright, she counterattacked. Good. Alright, we have Wind Zone. Alright. We just did Fated Love, Malediction Time, Dark Drill, Fierce Feline Storm, and Twin Blade.
Listen. These are
Oh, pretty numbers again. Alright, she's definitely doing more damage now. Alright, we just lost her. But we have a Tetra, so hopefully... it's not a horrible thing. Front line. Is his aura still in effect because of the pain? Kind of looks like it. Yep. So I'm gonna, since the aura is already in effect, I'm gonna do Depravity to get the 50% damage barrier up. Let's see what's about to go away. We just did Fierce Feline. So let's do Injaku, Twin Blade Wolf, Depravity, and moving into Frontline.
Take this.
listen.
Alright, what can Sesta do? Come on, Sesta.
Try harder.
Oh, I'm strong.
Alright.
Just you watch.
Turn 40. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's blow the AF gauge and see what we can do. So we are going to blow it and do all 3s, all 2s, and then all 1s. And Twin Blade Wolf when we get down to there. 3, 3, 3. 2, 2, 2.
Move.
Boss looks like it's been defeated already. Let's Twin Blade for good measure. Working a few more twos. And just because that boss made me really annoyed, I'm just going to keep spamming attacks. This fight's already been long enough. I don't think if you watch this whole fight, oh my goodness, congratulations. We did it. Master difficulty, first try, 40 turns, but we did it. Please, power don't go out. Because you freed Sesta from her damage inhibitor, idiot. Oh, wow. Okay. Head to a certain place. Okay. Wow. That was a much more intensive battle than I was expecting. Beat it, first try, master difficulty. I'm feeling very guilty because I'm sure I'm going to hop on YouTube later and see all sorts of the people I subscribe to beat it in like 6 turns, 5 turns. I'm going to feel so bad. But you know what? A win is a win. We're just going to run with that. So looks like I am going there. What's this? Okay. It's fine. I don't want to go there anyway. Let's see. Anything else? Team's alive. Mostly okay after all that. I wonder. What was Kuramaru's... Okay, if Senya was in the front line, I wonder if Kuramaru would have undone that random stun during that third phase. Did I accidentally choose him? I did. Still though. Okay. Let's click this thing and see what's next. Oh my gosh.
I'm ready. Come at me.
Really? We're doing a duel now? What do we got? Is this like one of those fights where pretty much no matter what you do, you're gonna win? I sure hope so. Let's just attack and see what happens.
Did we get stronger? Either of us. I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. You remember your promise?
Alright, I can switch between maps. Parallel Mahora Lake has been added to the records room. Meigoku has been added to the records room, probably with some shadow super boss, no doubt. Check in on Izana, which we can probably just warp to. Oh, look at that. It's the end quest symbol. Looks like we're about done, guys. That was fine. Alright. Here we go. End sequence starting now. And after all that, quest complete, Chapter 7, Senya and Reimei. And I got 100 stones. That was a long 7th chapter, I mean, conclusion and all. Alright, another dungeon, Meigoku, has been unlocked. Astral Archive, we have a new book. Cleared the Mythos. Let's check out the Astral Archive. Heavenly Tsukuyomi. Alright, with the big old moon. Alright, I got Ame no Tosuka proof. That's probably Senya's proof. Alright, let's see what else. There's Enhance of Max HP Eastern. That will be nice. Red keys, Jadeite of Attack. Okay. Well, none of those look particularly difficult. Alright, raise Senya to level 80. Open the treasure chest where Kaguya was in Avisi. I don't remember which treasure chest that was. There was a treasure chest, I guess, right before the boss fight. But, I mean, who wouldn't open that? Wonder why that one's gonna cheat. Oh well. Who cares? We got it. Gave me 10 special frags. Alright. So, during the closing credits, I finally went to the Another Eden wiki and looked up Chapter 7, so I figured that during the credits there wasn't going to be much more in the way of spoilers. Some things that I had not noticed along the way. During the chapter, a lot of the Eastern characters, particularly a lot of the ones that came and helped out, gained personalities. Some gained Land of Me, some gained Land of Shin, and some gained the Land of Ro personalities. I haven't looked too far yet to see if there's associated Grasta with them, but we do have additional personality traits, so that was nice. And let's see, another dungeon was unlocked. Let's head back to the space-time rift. Heal. I'm still kind of exhausted from that long fight. I don't normally have long fights like that. Alright, if you go to the records room, apparently, I'm assuming at the very end, yep, Parallel Mahora Lake and Meigoku are both there. Probably means there's some nasty boss trying to kill me in there. I'll worry about that later. Let's see, was that all from that wiki? I think so. So let's see. I guess now then would be a good time for final thoughts and conclusions. First, I enjoyed Chapter 7. Despite that long fight, which I kind of regret not restarting and looking for an easier way, because you can't redo that fight. At the same time, you saw it done, so we'll all have a good laugh while other people are beating it in 6 turns, 5 turns, and go, haha, casual took 40. Well, you know what? I still won on the first try, so I'll take that. Other things. Speculation time now. So we all expected Shigure Alter to finally not only make an appearance, but be a playable character. At the moment, March 2025, he is not. We know from the Riz saga that months after the Riz saga was over, a Palaka appeared. So I'm kind of expecting that same treatment. Let's go back to... Alright, my casual Crono. Let's switch to katanas. So I expect at some point we will get Alter Shigure. Now, other things we noticed, and I'm assuming at this point you don't care about spoilers, but if you do, you know, too bad. Stop watching the video now. Alright, Shion, right at the very end, he already has an AS style. He wore a completely different style there in his final fight. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a Shion ES in the future. And then, my prediction, Akane, her normal style, is still a 4-star. There's nothing in the Astral Archive tome to give her a 5-star. There's nothing, as far as I can tell, in the chapter or the wiki seems to suggest that she's going to get a 5-star. So despite being kind of central to a lot of the plot, though kind of it was more her alter style that was more part of the plot, Akane did not get her 5-star, or her Stellar Awakening, possibly her true manifest fight. So I was a little surprised about that. I kind of expected that to be a reward for sure. So now kind of what I'm thinking, let's go ahead and grab them.
Mission accepted.
I'm kind of wondering if this really was the final chapter. I'm wondering if there's going to be some type of epilogue or follow-up in the future, because there's too many characters that made appearances and nothing happened to them. Yet a lot of them gained personality traits. Let's see, who else in this? We saw Hina, for example. She now, I believe, has the Land of Ro personality. And she was kind of summoned to help out. Azami made an appearance. And she is now Land of Mi. So, and others. I mean, if you played through the story, you saw the characters that appeared for the fight. Atoa, for example. Not just katana users, there were, you know, a bunch of characters. All throughout all 7 chapters, everyone was hoping that, I think she is a lance user? Yeah. Hozuki, fan favorite. A lot of people love this character. Everyone was expecting a Stellar Awakening for Hozuki. Never happened. She just kind of killed some specters, and then that's the last of it. Though she did gain the Land of Shin personality. So, kind of what I'm thinking, a lot of characters suddenly gained personality traits, and there were a lot of very obvious characters that they don't appear on banners right now. So, I'm kind of sort of wondering if there's going to be, like, in a few months, or maybe even announced at the anniversary in a few weeks, hey, guess what, guys? We know you enjoyed this so much. Here's, you know, a Chapter 8 that just appears. Probably not really a Chapter 8, they've said all along, 7 chapters, but an epilogue chapter, you know, where are they now type of things. You know, I was kind of expecting an alt Nikoko, and there was kind of illusions that Alt Nikoko was going to be around right at the very end, but that didn't happen. So there's a lot of openings for future characters. Land of me. So I think something is going to eventually happen, whether or not it's like, I don't want to use the word trilogy because I don't know if there'd be 3 parts, but if the Shadow of Sin and Steel is part 1, maybe there will be some type of part 2 announced in the future. But I'm not sure if the developers would do that because that's a lot of focus on the Eastern characters, and we're neglecting, antiquity, we're neglecting future. Izuka just got her Stellar Awakening somewhat recently. Maybe they're going to pivot and do like a... let's go ahead and grab her. Maybe they're going to pivot to the future, maybe do an IDA school or COA type of power to rule. I don't remember that one. Interesting. Wonder if that was added recently. Anyway, so maybe that's the direction they're going to go next. I don't know. We all kind of expect at the anniversary in a few weeks that they're finally going to reveal information about the main quest line, the main story, the final curtain rises. So I figure that's going to be next. But then after that, they're going to need time to develop whatever follows the Kronos family story, because that story is supposed to come to a conclusion. So maybe they'll develop something with the future, and then maybe they'll come back to the Eastern characters again. Or maybe the anniversary characters are going to be, like Alt Shigure, ES Shion, and maybe Akane will get a 5-star freebie, through No Pal's gyms and stuff. Who knows? So I don't think they're quite finished with the characters. Oh, and the most obvious clue that I don't think they're fully done with this. Senya's AS style is not Stellar Awakened. Ever since they released Stellar Awakening with Sirius way back over a year ago, every character that has been released since then has always had a Stellar Awakening. A lot of times you had to go and get items to do it, and of course they've been updating older characters through No Pal's Emporium, but they have not yet skipped a character and released a non-Stellar Awakened character. And here we have AS Senya, not Stellar Awakened. So that has to be coming at some point. There's almost zero question. I think they've invested too much time, too many sprites, too much development to just leave us hanging completely. So that's going to be Casual Chrono's first prediction. I think we still will see a few additional forms of some of these characters in the upcoming months or by the end of the year. It might not be tied into a story, a 7-chapter story. It might be tied into just a single epilogue type story, or maybe just, surprise, here's a banner with Alt Shigure and ES Shion. Yay, there's your anniversary banner. Who knows? We'll find out. I guess there's not much else to say. That was a very long play session for me. I enjoyed the 7 chapters. I really liked the characters. I felt the character development was really good. I hope they do more stuff like this, to be perfectly honest. Ooh, let's grab stones too. Alright, campaign right now. If you start the quest before a certain date, you get some stones. Oh, I thought it was 50. Oh well, just 40. I don't care. Still stones. Let's see. I should have gotten 100 for finishing. Might have already automatically given it. Alright, you get 10 stones for getting Senya's AS form. Yep, okay, there's 100 stones for clearing the Mythos. And starting the Mythos, you get 10. Okay, so that would be the 50 total. We fought a few new enemies and a few new horrors, so 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 155. That puts me at 5,700 stones. And with the anniversary coming out, we know that there's going to be probably a few free stones tossed our way, maybe in our chest with red keys, green keys, and probably bonus stones for logging in every day too, the special items. So really hoping they give us just one freebie, like everyone gets one free character. Doesn't even have to be a new character. It could be a character from, you know, over a year ago, like maybe Yakumo. Our choice would be nice. Anyway, I'm rambling. It's been a long video. I enjoyed playing this. I hope you all enjoyed watching me trudge through and fight all the challenges and ultimately succeed on Master Difficulty, though that last fight was a bit of a doozy. So, if you're looking for tips for that last fight, don't watch my video. Go to some of the others, please. All right. Well, anyway, I enjoyed playing this with you, and I hope this helps. Casual Chrono, signing out.